And there is something sexy about a drop of sweat dripping down your body, following its every curve. There is also something intimate about the way your sweat mixes with your partner's sweat, and it just trails along your skin as you grind against each other. You know what you guys are doing? You're actually deeply bonding with each other when your sweat mixes. And I'm not being extra, honestly. But if you think that I am extra, then I think it's because you're being too casual with sex. Now, let's not lie. Sex can be a little boring over time with routine. When you do it the same way every time, year in, year out, it's easy to wonder what all the fuss is all about. But if you switch things up and you throw in a little bit of pump and highs into it, or call it creativity, or just go natural with no shame at all, you may just find out that your lovemaking becomes your new favorite pastime. And with that in mind, I would like to ask you this one question. Have you ever tried sweaty lovemaking, sweaty sex? I mean, the extra slip and slide because of how sweaty both of you are. The animalistic, I have got to have you now. Oh my goodness. If not, I'm going to lose my mind type of feeling. And I can't wait another second kind of vibe. That's the kind of love making I am talking about. Are you listening to me? Now, if you've never experienced that, you just wait while I give you reasons why sweaty love making feels so hot, so passionate, so raw, so ultimate. Listen, sweaty lovemaking to me, I mean, I consider it very hot in every sense of the word. And if you don't believe me, just keep watching. It is so hot because number one, it is natural. It seems like something we should be having now and then. Now, if you don't like to get drops of sweat on your bed, or you're the type that is super conscious about body odor, which I am hoping that if your partner, if your man is clean, then their sweat should not make them smell offensively. But if that's not the case, then maybe you should just try dry humping. But just know that even dry humping can result to physical exertion, which can easily lead to you and your man breaking out in a bit of sweat. So if you want to experience the thrill of sweaty intimacy, then I would advise that you stop just worrying about getting all sweaty, because it is only natural. It is only natural. You're exercising, you're performing, so you ought to sweat. All right. And then understand that sex is a physical activity. And what that means is that your heart will race, your blood will pump faster, and all of this will turn your body temperature up. hmm And let's just add to the fact that you're with another warm body, which can really get things steamy, spicy, and hot. So please, I would urge you to celebrate sweat and just get on with it without putting too much thought into it, darling. Do you understand what I mean? The second reason why I think that you should try sweaty lovemaking with your man is that it is animalistic. See, when you make love with your soulmate and you both are all sweaty, the passion is so intense. You will observe that it puts a little bit of twist on your sexual routine, because this is not the usual comfortable way to really enjoy it, unless sweaty love making is really your thing, in which case I would say, yeah, you're on the right track to experiencing your animalistic side in a bedroom. And I wish for every couple to experience your animalistic side. Now, I'll tell you what. To me, hot, sweaty love making means two things. It means that you are both in the movement. And the movement is building. The room is saturated with the vapor of love that you both are producing, or the passion that you guys are building. So much so that if someone walks into the room long when you both are done, all washed up, they will smell your pheromones. And which is a good thing when you're in bed, because what that tells you is that you're functioning the way you're made to function naturally. It's primal, it is animalistic, because you're letting your body and your urges hold the rein. And there is nothing sexier than two people, all sexy, sweaty, and sleek, having crazy and amazing time. Number three, the third reason why sweaty lovemaking will shift the dynamics of your bedroom or your relationship is that you get to peel off your clothes. Because sweat means heat, baby. The room's hot and you just want to take your clothes off faster than you can say sexy time. You want to peel off all your clothes much faster than Usain Bolt. And that would make your man understand that you just can't wait to have him. So having sweaty sex means that you want to get naked and stay naked. Number four, another reason why you should have sweaty lovemaking is there is no excuse for cold. So I want to hide under the duvet or I want to hide under the blanket so that he doesn't see my nakedness will not be there. Plus, there is no cold, clampy skin, which is an absolutely no no, especially during foreplay. Warm hands is just warm hands on warm body parts is always going to be the best way to go. Besides, cold can be a major turn off. It makes you shrink, if you know what I mean. So it's always better to feel like you're having sex with a warm, living, breathing body. Besides, being hot and sweaty is like a metaphor for how much you're lusting after each other. It will just make you want each other even more. Do you get the feels? Number five, listen, in this kind of intimacy, you would notice that your libido will tend to rise faster and better than when the place is cold. Your sexual appetite grows as your mercury rises. And we're guessing that's why, we say someone is in heat. And this is especially when they're getting excited or when we as women were ovulating. Whatever the case might be, right? I would tell you this for a fact. Sweat just amps up the level of excitement, the level of lust, especially when two people are together and in love. And there is something sexy about a drop of sweat dripping down your body, following its every curve. There is also something intimate about the way your sweat mixes with your partner's sweat. And it just trails along your skin as you grind against each other. You know what you guys are doing? You're actually deeply bonding with each other when your sweat mixes. And I'm not being extra, honestly. But if you think that I am extra, then I think it's because you're being too casual with sex. And this leads us to number six. Sweaty lovemaking basically just seals that phrase that says two shall become one. Because nothing is better than a nude skin against another nude skin, except that you both are sweaty and your skins are melting together as you move as one. See, the natural moisture that comes out from the pores of your skin as you go about the passion just creates a body suctioning effect that will ultimately enhance, the feeling of being one with each other. So when I told you earlier that this has the power to deepen your bond, don't think I was joking or I was playing. It's for real, for real. And number seven reason why I think that sweaty lovemaking is so good is because it makes it fast and hard. Yes, for real. It becomes easy to go fast and hard when you're having this type of intimacy. The sweat from your body naturally just creates less friction, thereby allowing both of you to bump and grind better and frictionlessly, if there is any word like that. All right. And it also allows you to easily slip and slide into different positions because you're basically just slithering against each other. Number eight reason why you should try it is because in this act, you both will release lots and lots of pheromones. When the lovemaking is getting hot and sweaty, you're not only perspiring, but you're also releasing more of your body's natural scent called pheromones. And these pheromones are a cocktail of chemical compounds that is produced or that are produced by our bodies. They are the key to attraction in humans and they work even as aphrodisiac. Basically, what pheromone does for both you and your partner is that both of you are going to be crazy for one another, such that you go to walk, you can still smell each other's pheromones on either your hand, your mouth, or anything. You can smell it. That's why sometimes you can't even get over, or he can be smelling it around his beards. That's why sometimes you can't really get over someone. Like, you think about someone and you associate sex with that person. Now, number nine, I need you to know that sweaty lovemaking is always going to be a fat burning process. I mean, you're literally burning calories, more calories, because breaking a sweat means that you're physically exerting yourself. Because it's no secret that sex is one of the best exercise routines that you can give yourself, especially if you're going at it on a daily basis. You would lose weight if you're going at it on a daily basis. If you look at a proper nymphomaniac, right? They don't have fats. Like because they're always exerting themselves in the bedroom in that activity. So when you sweat in bed due to some vigorous humping and all of that, you're doing yourself a favor with so much pleasurable cardio exercise, something that you would have been paying at the gym to get. But I will still ask you to pay for your gym subscription. All right? That should not replace it at all. Number 10, listen, making love all sweaty is what I call, or what I term, glistening in all your glory. See, ladies, you are meant to appear sweaty so as to appeal to your man's subconscious mind, especially when he's not around you. There is something so much sexier when the body without clothes is exposed and glistening with sweat. It leaves an almost everlasting picture in the head of your man. Like, how do you feel when you're in bed and you see your partner all shining and drenched in sweat? I mean, they will look even more sexually attractive to you. At least to me, he would look sexually attractive to me. Number 11 reason why you should have sweaty sex is because it's how sex is supposed to be. It's not rocket science. When you're sweating while making love, it means that you're doing it right. But not in all cases. You can be sweaty and be doing it wrong. But nevertheless, it means that you're exerting so much energy. You're doing the work, especially as a man. You're getting your groove on, so to speak. Because sex requires some sort of friction as well as a build-up of momentum. And it is with all that bumping and grinding in a repeated rhythmic motion that you bring sexual pleasure to one another. Number 12, of course, one of the perks of having sweaty sex is that the sexy post-sex shower that you will have will be amazing. After all the messy action, the best way to just cap off that session is with a steamy shower to cool you down and maybe warm you up for another round. That is, if you aren't already having it halfway through your shampoo in the bathroom. You know, I mean, we've already established that sweaty lovemaking is nothing short of being glorious. But if you want to make it as mind-blowing as possible, you need to know a few extra hints and tips on how to go about it. So here are a few things to remember when, the two of you are getting your sweat on. Number one, I know it's supposed to be sweaty, but please open the window. Open the window because you do need to be able to breathe. Okay? You do need that. Overheating is not a good thing. So make sure that you have some ventilation to make things more comfortable. But also bear in mind that when you open your windows and peradventure you both are loud lovers, then just maybe you should know that your neighbors might hear you. But if you don't care, then that's okay. All right. Number 2, I need you to forget your self-consciousness if you want to get the best out of sweaty lovemaking. Yeah. So if this is going to be as amazing as it should be, then you really need to forget about, any hang-ups that you have about sweat and be messy and just go for it. Just push aside any self-conscious thoughts that might just pop into your mind and focus on the sensation that you and your partner are creating. Number three, just remember that sweat means sleeping, sleeping and sliding. So invariably, there is a safety element to remember here. So depending upon the amount of sweat that you're producing and your partner is producing and where you're actually having it, remember that there may be a chance of one of you or both of you to sleep and fall. Okay, so you need to be very careful where you're having it. So it's not the best idea to have sweaty lovemaking standing up in a bathroom. If you want to avoid injury, just lay down. Number four tip for care is for you to add some lube for extra slide. Lube is never ever going to be a bad idea. So add to the sleek and sliding feel by just using a little lube. You will feel even more turned on, and then the feeling of skin on skin will seem even more outrageously sexy to you. And it's basically the best way to enjoy sweaty lovemaking even more. Number five, if you want to truly enjoy this sweaty lovemaking, then don't plan it, because lovemaking in this magnitude is basically supposed to be animalistic. And when it's spontaneous, it means that kind of enjoyment is not something that should be planned. So just go for it. Don't think about it too much. Just go where your mind takes you and enjoy the flow of it all. So let me tell you some best times that you can enjoy sweaty lovemaking to give you that ultimate chance at, sexual enjoyment of that skill. Number one, after workout. All those endorphins rushing around your body will just lead to explosive sex. Number two, you can have it after a hot shower. You can have another one right after. All right. Number three, after an argument, that makeup sex, just make it sweaty. I'm born through that. Number four, after a walk in nature, you're at ease, you're at peace with nature and everything. You're more calmer and you can exert yourself in a very peaceful, slow manner. Number five, after you've had a bad day at work, that can sort it all out. That one even falls into argument. So if you have a bad day at work, then plan for it. You will see how your body will calm because you're sweating all the anger out of your body. Number six, when you're stressed out or you're angry about something, just get rid of that stress with some sweaty lovemaking. Number seven, whenever you feel like it. You shouldn't have any rules when it comes to this, okay? Have it whenever you want it. Basically, I think that sweaty lovemaking can be enjoyed at any time, anywhere, any place, but make sure that you're really feeling the urge to take full advantage of that sexy potential. So these are some of the reasons why I think that you should go for sexy lovemaking. Even if it's in your house and you have lights, you have AC and everything, turn off the air conditioning, you can open the windows and just do it. Okay? All right? All right, then this is where we wrap it all up until I come your way. When I do come your way, do you know that I love you? God loves you best. Mwah. Do that.